Welcome to Finmap. Today we will discover the Users section, which will help you delegate data entry to your employees in our tool. In the Users section, we got a list of employees and their access levels to Finmap. Let's start with the owner access level. This one is essentially full access to all the information in the service. There is no need to provide any official data in Finmap, which is a strong advantage in terms of confidentiality. You can name your users as you like. Specify the correct email address through which the employee will log into Finmap. Do it attentively because if the email is incorrect, the employee will have no way to enter the company. But first, we need to create the necessary position. In the position field, we will have the ability to A. Choose from a list of suggested positions. B. Create a new position, then manually grant access. If we want to grant the employee equivalent access to that of the owner, we select full access from the list. The only difference is the inability to delete or rename the company. The difference between the full access position and the view, edit, and delete all position is that an employee with the latter position will not be able to add new employees to the company or delete, edit, or remove already added employees. View all access. An employee with this access will be able to view all data in the company. However, editing, deleting, and adding data will be unavailable to them. Only language interface, personal password, filtering functionalities, or switching data display formats, e.g. from charts to tables and reports, will be available for modification. View and edit. An employee with this access will be able to view and edit information, but they will not have the ability to delete operations, bills, or other entities. Let's start with the position name. Let it be an accountant. When creating our own position, a window will appear that allows us to add or remove access to various sections of the company. The first block is Transactions, which determines what information the employee will see or not see in this section. If you close access to accounts for all accounts, the employee will not have access to the left panel with a list of accounts and their balances. You can quickly give access only to view information, in which case the Add Payment buttons at the top of the screen will be unavailable. You can also set access only to some accounts or counterparties, a limited number of categories, etc. The Analytics is our next section. You can set the history visible, as the accountant may need information about who entered and what type of data. You can hide the access for all other reports, for example. The Future Payments section is the next one. In Finmap, we divide all payments into groups, which allows you to format your main analytical reports correctly and the grouping of future payments. We need to select which groups of future payments this employee should have access to. As in the previous sections, Finmap allows flexible access settings to the information that the employee should see. We can leave access to the payment calendar closed for now. However, I will leave the section on employees open. And the last section is Settings. Similarly to employees, you can leave the accountant access to all necessary points so that the employee can configure all processes by themselves, without distracting you as the business owner. Done. Click Save Position. Immediately after saving the position, your employee will receive an informing email that you added them to the company and that they will only need to register in the service using their email. After registration, they will already have proper access to the company. If you want to be sure everything worked correctly, add your second email to the same position and check how all access settings work. And even if you forget to configure some access initially, you can always edit the employee's access later by clicking on their name in the Users section. If you have any questions, please contact our support team. See you soon!